Goodness. Okay, finally getting this started. I am so tired before even starting stream. I've had so many technical difficulties. I've had to give up on Shoost for now. Um, Seems like it just doesn't like the newest Windows update. Yeah, I'm not bothering with the starting screen today. I've spent too long trying to get the stream to work. I'm not waiting any longer. We're getting into this build. Ugh. I had the intention of starting stream like 2 hours ago, but nope. 2 hours of like fiddling with everything. This should be a relaxing build at least. I'm gonna de-stress a bit from all that. Let me turn that up a bit. There, good spot. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with when Bandai in particular does this, prints the instructions on the inside of the box. On one hand, for simple kits like this, it's one less thing to take up desk space. On the other hand, it means you have one less box to put things in while you're working on it, because you can't, like, block the instructions. I think for simple kits, it's a very good idea. If it's a kit that's simple enough, like, this one's only 2 sprues. You can fit both of them in one box. It's fine. So in this case, I do like it. All right. I'm a bit. I've got some mixed feelings about these stickers to come, but I'll talk about that as I go, because I did have a peek at this already. Leaves you staring at something that's somewhere in between. I don't know if my audio's synced up with the music, but actually, wait, I can check real quick. Is my mic muted? No. So you know I'm an animal. Animal. Okay, there is no way I can check that live. I'm gonna have to sort that out some other time. I'm sorry if I occasionally sing along to whatever music's playing and it's out of sync. I should be able to at some point just like test exactly what delay my mic adds, and then add that same delay on any like music sources. Because that's the only time it really matters. Okay. A15, A17. Going straight in for the eyepiece. I do like that the eye rings are actually molded so that if you wanted to paint them, you could. But at the same time, I'm like, how hard would it have been to give us 2 red pieces to put in the eyes? Like, I checked, and this kit is the cheapest of all the like pokey plug quick kits. So I don't see why they couldn't like. Wait, sorry, one second. I'm gonna recalibrate my tracking. It was annoying me how frowny it was making me look. Um, but yeah, like this guy was significantly cheaper than all of the other Pokepla quick kits. I'm like, why couldn't you just boost it up to the same price and give us these parts as actually colored parts instead of stickers? Because I'd be willing to bet that would actually boost their profit margin as well. I doubt the cost to print those extra parts would be more than the difference in price between this and the other Pokeball kits. But maybe, ah, it's a bit of a stretch, but there's like a possibility they're trying to keep the same level of quality across all the Pokeball kits. So they use the same design method across all of them. Like, oh, what can we get away with using stickers for? And then decided the prices after. I don't know. Also, this build is going to be extra therapeutic because these kits in particular are made to be able to cut out without tools. Hey, Sky, welcome in. I'm building a Bulbasaur. Yeah, this is going to be super satisfying because these kits are made to be doable without tools. I'm going to use tools anyway because I'm pedantic. Yeah, he's a small boy. This is gonna be my new desk buddy. I got a nice spot in the corner over here next to my monitor where I think is gonna be his home for the foreseeable future. But yeah, now that I've switched my streaming setup into a different room that I'm probably gonna be using long term, I am gonna be personalizing it a bit more. Like you saw the Venom figure. I love that figure so much. Though getting it to hold that pose was a nightmare. The like long tentacle arm does not want to stay there. Not feeling this. You know what? I'm going. What vibe am I feeling? Just not this. I want more up. Yeah, this is better. I want more upbeat. Yeah, that Venom was actually a. It's a knockoff, but a pretty high quality one. I was surprised by it. It's actually from a local place near me, like within walking distance of my house. That has a lot of like they have a lot of genuine collectible stuff there as well, but they do have a fair bit of knockoff stuff. Like I know they sell a lot of like genuine trading cards and stuff because I remember being surprised checking stuff there and being like, "Wait, that's real." Huh? Okay, it's probably even though the instructions say to put these together now, it's probably easier to put the sticker on it first then put it in. Yeah, I'm guessing these eye stickers won't look terrible. Probably a bit overkill using tweezers for stickers this big, but I'm doing it anyway. Just it just feels uncomfortable for me grabbing stickers with my fingers. You eyeballing a Link figure? Which Link is it? It's got swappable heads, looks dope. But that's the big question is which version of Link? Because they're all so distinct. I personally have a bias towards Breath of the Wild Link. I like the like blue and blonde aesthetic more than his classic green. I don't hate the green look, but it kind of got stale. And also I like his scruffy hair in Breath of the Wild. And how it's a more brown, like a dirty blonde, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's the right name, but I'm going with it. Okay, so yeah, that's cool. Breath of the Wild Link, but with heads in the styles of other games. That's sick. I'm still surprised that, like, unless you count Smash, they've never done, like, a crossover of the different incarnations of Link, at least as far as I'm aware. Maybe that has happened and I just didn't hear about it. Because how sick would it be if, like, in one of the Zelda games, you just see, like, an older version of one of the previous Links show up? Yeah, I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet. My older brother took the Switch when he moved out. He did buy Tears of the Kingdom, and I might steal it back from him when he's done with it. Like imagine just in one of the games, like a giga chatted up version of a previous Link shows up. Like you see like an old grizzled version of a previous Link. Well, since it's like a reincarnation cycle, technically they shouldn't be able to exist at the same time. Unless they introduce time travel into Zelda games, which in a way they've already done, but not really. Does being in suspended animation count as time travel? Okay, I'm pretty sure I got those stickers pretty spot on. Rub them down. Do I have a? Yes, I do. It's a bit dirty, but I don't care. Q-tips for stickers, beautiful. Best way to like make sure they're pushed down properly without scratching them. I'm being very pedantic with these ones in particular because they're the eyes. Like, I do not want these peeling off ever. Other stickers on the kit, if they end up dying a couple of years from now, so be it. Okay, those stickers are actually pretty good. I don't mind them. I didn't quite line them up right, I think. There's a little bit of a white edge, but that's okay. Yeah, both of them are a little bit out further from the center than they should be. But like at a distance, looks fine. If you get up real close, you can see I didn't quite line up the edge right. Exactly. I'm not saying it's a good idea. In no way, shape, or form. But it would be hype. It would be hype. In the same vein that like Dragon Ball introducing another Super Saiyan form. Not a smart idea, in my opinion, but hype. And I feel like, okay, in the case of like the Dragon Ball example of something hype but not well thought out, I feel like there was potential. If they had made each Super Saiyan form unique somehow beyond just visuals and getting stronger, I could have seen them doing a lot more. But the fact that it's just like, oh yeah, different hair color, different hair length, more strong, very cool. I really like the plastic on this kit. Like, it's almost like a satin plastic. Like, it's very slightly glossy, but not as glossy as like most Gunpla kits. Like, it kind of diffuses the light a bit. And that paired with just like the kind of pastel green, it's very nice. I like. Well, it's almost blue. Like, I always associate Bulbasaur with green, but it's really the bulb on the back that's the most green. The rest of it's kind of like turquoise. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super did get like that, especially during the Tournament of Power. I did end up making it to the end, but dang, there was a lot of just like filler fights. But I do like at the very least that the Tournament of Power gave some of the characters that had kind of passed their time in the spotlight to have another chance in it. You know, getting Android 17 back involved after like having been just absent since the Android saga. Um, a lot of the other Z fighters who hadn't seen action in a while. And okay, Roshi is the biggest plot hole in Super, but I am all for it. I completely support it. The fact that Roshi can keep up with like Super Saiyan Blue Goku, like heck, I think in the episode where they decide to recruit him for their universe's team, he takes on Goku and Krillin at the same time. And I'm like, what the heck? What were you doing while everyone else was dealing with these like planetary threats? Though I think they explain it by saying Roshi had just taken some like herb that like restores his youthfulness, like not visually, but like gives him energy. I still need to watch the superhero movie. I know a couple new concepts get introduced in that. I've had a couple spoilers. Purple dude? Jiren? Hmm? Oh, Hit. You're probably thinking of Hit. Hit is a gangster. I love the concept of Hit just like when he's first introduced that he is nowhere near the strength of like even the lower level Z fighters. Oh, the rabbit guy. Wait, Rabbit Man. Oh, you mean Beerus? Oh, Beerus. Yeah, Beerus and Whis are both really fun characters. Like I feel like they just immediately have their place within the franchise. Like most of the other Dragon Ball like characters that are introduced in Super definitely don't feel the same as like DBZ characters, but Whis and Beerus for some reason just kind of fit the vibe. Maybe it's because they were technically introduced before Super, because like the whole like the movie, which I think ended up becoming an arc in Super as well, but it was a movie first. And I like the trend over the last like couple years that anime haven't been afraid to make movies canon. Because like the older Dragon Ball movies, it was so annoying to like they most of them, if we're being honest, were not good. But like even if they weren't good, they still kind of expanded the world in a way. And then being like, yeah, this whole movie's not canon. None of the characters introduced in it are ever being acknowledged again. But that did add the opportunity to bring back some concepts from those movies and reimagine them, like redoing Broly. I wonder if Super will ever like reintroduce Cooler or a concept similar of like another member of Frieza's race of like comparable natural talent. Look, Cooler's not a particularly interesting character in my opinion, but like just the concept of like one of Frieza's relatives being a very real threat in their own right. Yeah, exactly. And like there is a lot of anime that have like compilation movies, and sometimes those movies are actually better than the show in my opinion. Um but like yeah, a lot of movies are either the movie gets adapted into the anime or is just not canon. Like the Demon Slayer movie, the Mugen Train, that movie was so good. And like yeah, they took that movie and used it to make like an arc of the anime. Like they just extended it out into an arc. But you could totally watch just the movie and know everything you need to know and skip that arc of the anime. And the movie's like cut in a way that like is a lot more satisfying because it doesn't need to be episodic. I keep moving the box, forgetting that the box has my instructions in it. Okay. You know what? There's so few parts that, aside from the ones that can like get mixed up with each other, I'm just gonna cut them all out. If I could stop putting things under things. Freaking love this song. Worse luck, far less golden. Kids you used to love, and then we grew old. With lifers here to the bit. Oh, by the way, sorry if my voice, if I'm singing along to music I'm not synced up to. I still need to figure out what exactly the delay is and just set it permanently on like all of my music audio sources. Because I think that's the only time it should matter. I don't think there's any other audio sources that really need to be in time with my voice. Oh, come back to me, camera. There we go. Just gonna make sure the focus is working. The program I'm using for the desk cam, it's called a Camo Studio. It lets you connect the phone to your computer as a webcam. And I'm slowly learning like the weird tricks to it. Like the easiest way to get it to focus is just to turn autofocus off and back on. Okay, no worries. Have a good sleep. Yeah, I did start stream a lot later than expected because I had many technical difficulties, including having to bail on Shoost. I'm guessing it's just a problem with the newest Windows update, not liking Shoost, or rather Shoost not liking the newest Windows update. Um, though last I checked, the newest version of Shoost is on the way. Oh, I say hi, Jay. I hope the two of you have a comfy night. What a beautiful wedding. What a beautiful wedding, says the bridesmaid. Oh, beautiful. I love seeing nubs in places that are clearly not going to be visible because I can just speed run cutting it out. Like parts like this that are going to be slotted through another part, and when the nub is on the inside edge, oh, beautiful. And I already know that some of these like dark green spots are going to be stickers, and again, I'm wondering, like, this is the cheapest of the Pokepluck kits. Why couldn't they just make it up to the same price as the other ones and give us plastic parts? Especially since most of the green spots are parts. Why leave just like two of them not be? Oh, and that one's particularly nasty. This spot, which I guarantee you is gonna have a sticker for it. Come on. This like rectangular bit that's gonna have a sticker on it is on the seam line. So that means if you ever want to take this apart for any reason, goodbye sticker. But otherwise, I'm really liking this so far. I didn't do a great job on one of those nubs. That's kind of embarrassing considering this kit's made to be done without tools, and I've left a nub mark. Yeah, nub marks on seam lines I'm extra pedantic about, because not only does the nub look bad, but it draws attention to the seam as well. Because I reckon as long as the seam lines are clean, they don't bother me that much, especially on mecha kits. Like, having a straight line going across an armor panel on a metal robot doesn't look very out of place. On stuff like this, a little bit more out of place, but still not the end of the world if they're placed well. Yeah, very least not needing to bust out the sandpaper for this kit. I hope not. I say that and I might be eating my words like immediately. I think I get away with that. Yeah, we're good. Like I said, this plastic has this sort of satin finish, so I want to avoid sanding any of the outward facing surfaces if I can, because it does look very nice and like cartoony. The plastic finish. Okay, next is the feet. Okay, all the feet do have specific positions. Okay, 13 is front right. Again, okay, the feet stickers I don't really care about. Like, I'm not going to be looking at the bottom of Bulbasaur's feet all that often. But seriously, how hard could it have been to make those toe parts a separate piece to the underside of the foot? Because the underside of the foot is the same color, I'm pretty sure, as the rest of the body. It's not. I don't think Bulbasaur has like paw pads or anything. He's just got nubs that end in toes. Well, I'll put all of them on first before I do the stickers. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Jay. I don't have a lurk command set up. I gotta do that eventually. In fact, do I have a piece of paper anywhere? I gotta write down some things I gotta do so I don't forget them again. Yes, I do have some paper. Okay. To-do list. Don't tell me this notebook's full. It might be. Nope. Free page. Okay. Oop, got my headphone cable. Pen, or pencil, or whatever. Writing implement. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Alright. Lurk command. Um, mic filters. I've been meaning to redo those forever. Cable management. I had it all sorted, and then I switched a couple things around, and now I gotta redo it. There was something else. If I remember it, I'll write it. If not, eh. Oh yeah, audio timing. That was the one. Writing that too. I actually really appreciate. I think all four of the toe pieces. Wait, let's check this one. Let's double check that. Yeah, all four toe pieces have different shape pegs, so you cannot mix them up. That's some nice. Because I like probably of all the model kits I've ever built, this is probably the one that's most intended to be child friendly. Because it's cheap, it's a Pokemon, it's like small, very simple build. You best believe that was a last minute design change, though. There is no way whoever designed this, like whoever at Bandai designed this kit, made all the pegs different on the first iteration of it. They probably all had square pegs originally, or something to that effect. What a cutie. Man, I'm gonna take that back off for a sec so I don't scratch it up while I put on stickers. And not feeling this. Yeah. And also, even with this design, like with putting stickers on the bottoms of the feet, why would you make the toes hollow when you're putting a sticker over it? Just annoys me. Like knowing that the sticker is like half stuck to nothing, just floating. Like if I had the patience, I would probably actually cut the little white toes off this sticker and just use the green part and leave the toes hollow. Because I would prefer that than having a sticker over a hollow space. Also, there's toe parts of the sticker just make it more unforgiving to line up. Because if you just have an oval shaped sticker, like if you have it slightly crooked, you're not going to notice. But the fact that each of these little toe sticker bits is like perfectly sized to the toe it goes on. Like, I'll admit, if you get it right, it works. But even that, I got that pretty dang close. And you can still see the edges of the stickers from above. But yeah, I don't understand. Of everything on this kit, that's what I understand the least. The actual build, very nice. But just like color placement. Like, could have just made that same part, that same white piece, sit inside the leg and then have a like teal piece that caps over it to make the bottom of the foot. And I am being like extra critical on this thing because it is the cheapest one of the line. So I'm like, there's no reason you couldn't have made this higher quality and just brought it up to the same price as the others. The eye stickers I'm actually like fully forgiven by now. They're actually good. I allow it. But because those I understand you would actually have to add a whole new plastic color to the kit to do that without a sticker. But the rest of the stickers are all colors this kit has already. Stickers is the part of model kit building that really uh, points out how bad my fine motor skills are. Like, I'm having to balance both hands on the desk, and I still can't get this. And the fact that the majority of the bad stickers on this kit are colors the kit already has is made makes it even worse if you want to like, because most of the time if a kit has bad stickers, like, and you want the kit to look nice, you just paint in what the stickers have. But for this kit, if you want to do that, you have to color match your paint to the plastic of the kit or repaint the whole kit. Which is why I hate these style of stickers. Stickers that like fill in colors the kit already has. Because it's hard to paint it yourself and make it look nice. Did I just lose one of the stickers already? I think I did. I think one of the stickers just came off. Right? Wait, I'm gonna stop and start stream